Hello everyone, welcome to MovieFlame. I'm Morgan Ross, and today we are going to go over a channel update. So if you've been a long-time viewer, this channel's been around for over 8 years now, which is absolutely insane. At least while it's been called MovieFlame. I had another channel that was called And Awesome with 2 A's, which was originally this channel. I uploaded a few reviews, but then I rebooted this channel in summer 2017 to MovieFlame Productions, and then later MovieFlame. So as you can see, there's a different background and I'm in a new studio, and that is because my wife and family and we moved. Out of the 8 years that I've run this channel, I spent over 5 years in that house, and that is where I filmed the majority of MovieFlame videos. So it was kind of sad to leave it, and I really love the background in that house, but I think I really like this one too. If you didn't know, I have a second channel called MorganFlame, and I'm actually uploading a video where I go over the whole process of making this set and how to make it look so good. At least I think it looks good. Hopefully you do too. But yeah, man, some things I'm going to go over in this video are the future of the channel, future content. I'm going to talk a little bit about AI art and my use of it. And I'm also going to tease a little bit about the cool and fun things that I've been doing, but I signed some NDAs, so I can't give you too much information. But stay tuned for the end because I'm going to go over that last. So you probably know at this point, or if you don't, I'm about to tell you, I have been a one-man show on this channel for all 8 years. I have never hired a writer, an editor. I've done all of the voice work. There is only one video where I had help, and that was actually my Harry Potter fan film that was sort of made with AI. We meticulously made some AI pictures, and we then took those photos and we edited the hell out of them, animating them, adding sunlight beams, and doing all sorts of stuff. So it was like 3 months in the making, and that was the only video where I ever had help. But every other video and everything on the channel, it's been all me. But while we're talking about AI art, so we actually finished that film about 4 months ago, and I just had it in my back catalog. I didn't upload it, but had it been today, I would not have made that video. And the only reason why I uploaded it is because we did put a lot of work into it, and I did pay a lot of money to get it made. But about a year ago, I made a video discussing why I chose to use AI art, and it's because there was a lot of drama behind the scenes with some Harry Potter fan artists, Hunger Games fan artists. There were some lawsuits. So I said, I'm done with that. I'm not going to use fan art anymore. And I decided to use AI art. But you'll probably have noticed if you watch this channel, I have not used AI art in several months. And that is a choice that I made because I do think that AI has gotten very out of hand. Making simple AI art photos was pretty innocent compared to what people are doing with AI today, taking people's voices, taking their likeness. So I will admit that I might have been wrong back then to use AI art. And I'm not gonna front, there are a lot of people that will be like, no, I'm not wrong, and will never admit their mistake. But I will say, I think that was a mistake back then. I think when I jumped onto the wave, it wasn't as serious of a problem, and I think it's gotten way worse, which is why I have chosen to stop indulging AI art. So yeah, no more AI art in my videos. And speaking of what I put on screen for my videos, we have another problem. And that is the fact that Warner Brothers, Lionsgate, Disney, and every other company whose clips I use have really doubled down on copyright infringement. So you might have noticed that I'm not using actual clips anymore. I'm actually using photos of the movies and kind of animating them and giving them some life with movement, which I think it looks okay. I haven't seen anybody complain about it, but it's not worth risking this channel just to have like a few seconds of Harry flying on a broomstick. Like I can just get a screenshot of that, and that's not going to be flagged for copyright. Because obviously this is my livelihood, and that was one of the main reasons why I decided to use AI art. It was because I had to fight some lawsuits and had to fight to save the channel. So I don't want to do that again, and I've already had to do a few copyright infringement, not lawsuits, it didn't go that far, but I had to appeal them through the YouTube process. And I won all of them because it is free use, much like I did with the AI art. But still, even though I won, it's not worth it because I don't get revenue while I'm appealing it, and I don't want to get it on future videos. I just bought this beautiful house, I'm raising my son, we're going to have more kids eventually, so this is providing for my family, so I'm not willing to risk it. Now, speaking of content, This has been interesting. I started this channel making life of videos of Harry Potter characters, but then I started to transition into sort of ranking videos with tier lists or ranking villains from least evil to most evil. And throughout all of that, I also did lore videos like deeper lore in Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Percy Jackson, and so on. But recently, those videos have not been performing as well. What's actually been performing well are videos like this, where I just jump on camera and it's not scripted. I just talk to you guys through the camera, which I'm not mad about. I think it's fun, and I think it's fun to do these. I will say, I get a little bit more nervous. I've been doing this for 8 years, but I always get nervous whenever I hop on camera. I was like extra nervous to film this one, I guess with like a new environment for the first time in a very long time. But one type of video that has been doing really well are my Harry Potter deep dives. I did a deep dive into politics and wealth in Harry Potter. I did one on Horcruxes. And most recently, I did one on Harry Potter fan fiction where I discussed the Marauders fandom. And you guys loved all of these, especially the fan fiction one, which I was happy to see. At least there were a few Marauders fan fiction fans who gave me an earful and said that I didn't give it a fair chance, even though I read over 250 plus fan fiction stories and laid out the entire timeline of the fandom. And I think I was pretty nice about it. Like, I talked many times throughout the video about how happy I was that they were able to find a space that made them happy and made them feel inclusive. So yeah, if you came at me for that video, it's whatever, dude. Like, I tried to be respectful. I think I was respectful. Also, it was an opinion video, so I'm going to give my opinion on the fan fictions that I read. But anyway, I am working on another deep dive, and this is a deep dive on the Dursley family, which I think is going to be a really good video. It's going to be really interesting because there is a lot about how abusive they are and how little they focus on that, which is what I'm going to focus on in the video. I've also been doing a lot of reaction videos, especially for the HBO show, and currently the Harry Potter HBO series news videos and breakdowns have been doing the best on this channel. So I'm going to keep doing those because you guys seem to like it, and honestly, I like making them as well. It gets me even more excited for the show. So that's kind of a fun new find for content that I can make. I'm also going to try to make more reacting to meme videos and just reaction videos in general because, again, you guys seem to really like those. Like, I reacted to the most expensive Harry Potter fan film, which was a fun one. And then there's something that I get a comment about probably every day, and it's about my Harry Potter Easter egg film breakdowns, where I go deep into each movie, look at it frame by frame, and point out lore, point out behind the scenes stuff. And I did it up to Half-Blood Prince, and I never did Deathly Hallows Part 1 or 2. It's been well over a year since I did my last one, and honestly, they are so much work to do, and I just haven't really had the time to sit down and watch the movie frame by frame. Like, my wife was pregnant, then we had a baby, and now we're raising a baby, so it's just hard to find time to be able to sit down and do that, especially because I actually have to be in front of a screen and like really look at it, versus when I just write a script for a video or I prepare to do a reaction video or a news video. I'm able to just have my laptop on the couch while I watch my son and help my wife. So one day I'll get to it. I don't know when, but it is coming. Now, the fandoms that I've covered in the last year are obviously Harry Potter. I've also done Percy Jackson, Hunger Games, and Avatar The Last Airbender, a little bit of Avatar The Last Airbender. Hunger Games has probably been the biggest thing aside from Harry Potter, but back in the day, it was actually Avatar The Last Airbender that was performing as well and sometimes better than the Harry Potter videos. But Avatar, I think, has kind of fallen off. But I am excited for the new Aang movie, which I think I'm going to cover. And as for Percy Jackson, Season 2 is coming out, and I have some big news that I can't share with you guys just yet, but it is coming. I'm also working on some other stuff behind the scenes that is also really, really cool for Harry Potter, HBO, and Warner Brothers. But yeah, man, I think that's all that I really have to say in this channel update. I'm glad that I got to sit down, show you the new set, tell you what's going on in my life, both personally and professionally. And honestly, I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you for the last 8+ years. Thank you for the constant support, whether you're a new viewer, an old viewer, or someone who fell off and then came back. I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much. You have given me an amazing life, an amazing job, and an amazing way to support and raise my family. So the biggest thing that I want you to take away from this is just my thank you to you guys. So I'll end it there. Thanks so much for watching, and I have a lot of fun videos to come.